Josh was about 6 months old, I noticed that he was having little jerks. He wasn't having full-blown seizures, he was just sort of jerking a little bit. A friend of mine said to me that she could notice that there was something wrong, so that's when we took him to a consultant. They tested for epilepsy, and it was confirmed that he was having febrile seizures. Josh has had multiple types of anticonvulsant drugs. He would start on a new drug, it would be successful, we'd see a really good improvement on Josh's seizures, but gradually it was almost like his seizures adapted to the drug. And basically in the end, we sort of almost run out of options.
Well, before the VNS, I was in school, and it was kind of really weird because I had a lot of anger problems when I was in school, and really, it was just really hard because that was the stage where I was coming to grips with my epilepsy. Teachers would think I'm falling asleep, and I wouldn't be falling asleep. It's just the fact that my epilepsy makes me drift away from sudden times to times.
The decision to have the VNS was a long, protracted decision. I've got very strong views that Josh had to be part of the decision-making apparatus if he was going to have that, because it was invasive, because it was going to be inside him. Josh had to be part of that decision-making.
It was never an easy decision. I said to myself, when I was sitting in my bed, and I was saying to myself, "You're a man, Josh. You can do this. No matter how hard you've been through worse things than this."
Josh had his VNS implantation in March 2015, which was 9 months ago. Maybe we saw a difference within a couple of weeks of switching it on, I think, really.
It was very much like a mist lifting from Josh's head.
Do you think, since you've had your VNS, do you think it's easier for you to retain stuff in maths and English than before?
Yeah, I do.
Josh's voice changes when his VNS is cutting in. Whereas normally, if he were to go back 12 months ago, instead of hearing Josh's voice change, you'd be seeing Josh jerk. I think we've always tried with Josh with his activities. He does lots of activities. It's always supervised, but he likes to do whatever he can, so nothing is impossible. There's always ways around it.
The 10 Tours, it's basically a massive walk on a military field, and we camp on there, and it's really cool. I got my bronze last year, and I'm gonna get my silver this year, and it's gonna be amazing.
I mean, it's not just like walking 15 miles down the road, it's across rugged moorland. He did it because the VNS seems to work when it needs to, which is when Josh is going through that little bit of seizure activity, isn't it? So I think that's why it's helped Josh so much, and that's why it's been successful for him.
We're thinking about going to St Piers College. Yeah.
Which is
an epileptic college.
Specialist college which specialises
in epilepsy. I just want to have a better future. I don't want to grow up where I can't read and write. The VNS will help me learn how to read and write. When I didn't have the VNS, it was slowing me down.
2 or 3 years ago, myself and Sharon sat down, and we were talking obviously about Josh in general before the VNS, and we said that it would be great to have a normal teenager, because as far as we were concerned was that we would have had Joshua with us until our passing days.
Forever,
yeah, we'd have him forever. The VNS has been implanted. It's had such an effect on Josh, is that Josh now, the way I factor it in is that he's now going to go to college and he's going to become a fully independent member of society, and that's a great thing. But we've ended up with a slightly different child. Be careful what you wish for. We've got a normal teenager.
VNS therapy is indicated for use as an adjunctive therapy in reducing the frequency of seizures in patients whose epileptic disorder is dominated by partial seizures with or without secondary generalization or generalized seizures that are refractory to seizure medications. The VNS therapy system should only be prescribed and monitored by a physician. The VNS therapy system is not a cure for epilepsy, and since seizures may occur unexpectedly, patients should consult with a physician before engaging in unsupervised activities. The safety and efficacy of the VNS therapy system has not been established for use during pregnancy. Patients who smoke may have an increased risk of laryngeal irritation. The most commonly reported side effects from stimulation include hoarseness, prickling feeling in the skin, shortness of breath, sore throat, and increased coughing. These typically occur only during stimulation, are well tolerated, and noticed less as time goes on. The most commonly reported side effect from the implant procedure is infection. This summary represents partial excerpts of important prescribing information. The information is not intended to serve as a substitute for a complete and thorough understanding of the VNS therapy system, nor does this information represent full disclosure of all pertinent information concerning the use of this product. Full prescribing information can be obtained at www.cyberonics.com/manuals.